Hi guys, it's been a minute. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to Calgary, Alberta. I've never been to Alberta. Actually, since I've been in Canada, I've only been to Saskatchewan and Ontario. That's basically the two places I've been frequenting. And Bioma and I have been in this country for almost a year now together. This month actually makes it a year since we've been in Canada, and we've not seen. And Calgary is about 6 hours by road and an hour 15 minutes by flight. So I'm going today to surprise her. I also have other businesses I have another business in Alberta in the province, but I'm going to hers first, and she doesn't know that I'm coming. So I have connived with her husband. By the way, this lighting at the airport is so, I just have to appreciate it. I've been chatting with her today. We've actually been on the phone, and when I started getting ready to leave the house, anyway, I had a call, so I took the call and I told her I'll call her back. And she's so oblivious of what's going on, and I thought she's been trying to reach me since then. So like, she's been trying to message me, call me, and I haven't taken the call because like I was on my way to the airport, which is another gist I'm going to give you guys after this. So she's been sending me a message, and the last message she just sent to me a couple of minutes ago is on mobile, like she's not home. Anyway, the story about how I got to the airport. My flight is actually for 8:45. I left the house at about 6. I'm like, oh yeah, I have time. So every time that I came to the airport or I was leaving the airport, I usually used Uber, but this time I had time, and I'm like, so I said I had time, so I should take the bus, and I should use the bus to the airport. You guys tell me why I left the house. I got on bus 3. Bus 3 takes you downtown, and then bus 11 takes you to the airport. And like, I had a lot of time. I was waiting. The first bus 11 did not come, it was delayed, and then there was a bus parked on the spot, but he said not in service. And after a while, someone got in, and he still left it at not in service for a couple of minutes, and then he drove off. So the map said that another one was coming in a couple of minutes. Another one pulled up. As it pulled up, he actually had airport written on it and had the number. So I was like, oh, finally the bus is here. Only for me to try to get on. It was actually the same driver that took me from my house downtown. So he's like, oh, you're back. At the time, it didn't click. So when he now started heading towards his direction, it was towards my house, and I'm like, wait, did I get on the wrong bus? So I went to ask, like, did I get on the wrong bus? And then I went to ask him, and he's like, where are you going? I said, I'm going to the airport. He's like, oh no, you go on the wrong one. I'm like, but he literally said airport. He said, yeah, but when he pulled up, he changed it before he started the trip. I'm like, oh my god. And this was also me trying to save money, because yesterday I've had like messed up couple of days. And I mean, if I try to explain what has happened to me, like, you'll be wondering why. So how's that a big deal? Why are you crying about it? But I went to do my driving test, and I failed it, and I was so disappointed, because I was like, it was something silly, and I feel like it shouldn't have mattered. Like, anyway, so I was so sad yesterday, and like, I wasted a lot of money because I had to like rent a car and then pay for the driving test. So I was so upset about it. I'm like, in fact, for that, let me save this money instead of chilling at home until when I can just use the cab. Let me use the bus. So this is where it landed me. So eventually I had to stay on the bus until the next available stop. So I stopped there, had to take a cab. Now I still paid the same amount that I would have paid if I was coming from my house to the airport. And where it's actually stopped me is not so far from the airport, but I still paid the same amount. Basically, that's what it is. So why is it that every time that you try to save money, you actually end up spending that money in another way? Because like, I was trying to save money, and then I ended up spending the money, and then I stressed myself going through the trip at all. Anyway, that's such a long rant. I feel like this video is actually going to be long. So come with me to Calgary from Saskatoon. If you've never been to Calgary, you've never been to Alberta, and you've never seen what it looks like, I'm going to show you from my lens. So please subscribe, like, share, comment to binge on my other content, and follow me on Instagram, and I play around on TikTok as well. See you all soon. Bye. Hey guys, first look at Calgary. I couldn't get like a good view, but like from the river, it's so gorgeous. There you go. Hello. Our husband. Our husband. What would I do without your smile? Don't be like. Very stupid. I cannot see her face. You know that this thought crossed my mind. She just said the rest of you. Vex said, wait. I don't say you message this. You answer the message. Just nice clicking. Oh, mama. So when they clean, they spray perfume, they arrange bed. He was suspicious. You know that, let me be honest. I know that it's who is going to like possibly be coming to the house this night, darling. I now remembered. I said this Mary, but it will not be Mary because Mary will not come to Calgary. And then we spoke to her and I told you to come to Calgary. Do you remember? When did I start the plan?